I don't know. God damn it.
Wow.
Okay. You guys ready?
Yep. Bone ready, baby.
Barn ready? All right. Let's get into it. This episode of the Growler Pod is dedicated to Richard Sanchez. All right, man.
Here we are, that double header.
What's up, guys? Yeah, dude. Long time no see. We were just in the studio 20 minutes ago.
Yep. Second podcast of the night. Just finished sports. But, you know, we got to get it in where we fit in, so we're back again.
Dude, we got to keep this shit on a schedule, so here we are, man. We're going back to back. I'm going out of town on Friday, so we're putting in work for the people, man. Here we are.
Where it's we can't do it without Nick. He's got to be here to make sure our sound is right and that we're getting everything posted on time. So we got to do it a little early, which is it works out, you know. We're always down for the cause. One thing you'll always notice about us is that we put our shit out on time, and hopefully y'all guys appreciate that.
We'll never get off that schedule as long as we have a say in it, and we had a say in it tonight, and we could have did it tomorrow. We could have did it late, but why not? You know, what else we got going on?
And if you're watching actually on YouTube, you'll notice we got the Kerr lights in front of us. Well, it's a Wednesday, so we decided not to fill up the growlers, you know.
Yeah, trying to keep it easy, man.
Trying to keep it light a little bit. Since we started with the sports podcast and we're also drinking Coors Light, had to kind of, dial it back on the...
But we do have a nice growler of Coors Light filled up over there.
Yeah.
We had to do it. Shout out to Danny, man, filling up a whole growler of Coors Light for us, dude.
Yes, sir.
You know, I mean, it couldn't be the Growler Pod without a growler.
Yep. So
shit.
Filled up the old Yellow City street food craft beer growler, little 1 liter growler.
Yeah, dude.
It's a little sick ass growler. Bought it for about $12. So if you're out and about, drop into Yellow City, get one of them growlers, get it filled up.
Yeah, hit up Yellow City, man. Beautiful. Love you guys.
Beautiful. Speaking of Yellow City, I want to touch down on that fucking that raspberry cheesecake.
Yo, you trying to double back on it?
I finally got to try it. I didn't try it the night that it was on the episode, and I'm just letting you guys know.
That's heat.
Scott hooked it up last weekend, and
hell yeah.
That's heat.
Oh, dude. Literal heat.
Literal heat.
Literal heat. It's hot, but oh man, it's so good. I wish I could get some more of it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they're doing the Lord's work over there, dude.
Oh yeah, man, I love Yellow City. I would probably go eat there this Friday, but I have plans to go to the fair, so I'm gonna probably go eat up at the fair, get a turkey leg, spend my, usual $50 to $100 on just shit that's overpriced at the fair,
Yeah, dude. I went to the fair for lunch today. I got a cheese on a stick, corn dog, some of the tater, like the curly taters or whatever the fuck they're called.
Yeah, like the potato chip kind of things.
I know what you're talking about. Those fucking
Tornado taters? I don't know if they call that everywhere. That's probably just a Texas thing. You know what I'm talking about, though?
Yeah, I know exactly what we're talking
Tornado
about. They're like
taters?
the flat curly fries in a way. That's the best way I could describe that shit.
Yeah, and then I got a deep fried cheesecake. But it tasted like plastic, so after 2 bites, I threw it on the ground. And I littered. And you know what? I don't care because it tasted bad.
There is a fair chance that it was plastic.
It could have been, dude. I feel like it was like prepackaged slices of cheesecake, and they didn't take the plastic off. It straight up 100% tasted like fucking plastic.
Well, I mean, it is full of carnies and swindlers,
Yeah.
That's what the fair's full of.
Yeah, so I had a $7 piece of deep fried plastic, and I threw it away. What is going on over here?
Oh, Trey's just climbing through my...
Oh.
About my...
I was trying to ignore it as long as I could, but...
No, man, it's all good. He's just grabbing a beer.
Yo, I hope everyone in the YouTube shot can see I'm not wearing shoes. Because I'm keeping it real as fucking hell.
Well, dude, there's been plenty of times where I wasn't wearing pants.
Wow, fuck yes, dude. Well, look, 5 minutes before we started, we did another podcast tonight. So 5 minutes before we started, I was like, well, you know what? My ankle brace is bothering me a little bit. I want to take it off. So I just took my shoes off.
That's good, man. You gotta look out for your own health. Ankle injuries are one of the worst. I rolled my ankle snowboarding, and then I don't think I've ever been the same since that. I mean, I'm still like a yoked up, beefed up, bull, and just fucking jacked and fucking tan. But I've never been the same since I rolled my ankle snowboarding.
Yeah, that's fair, dude. That's fair. Yeah. It'll take you down a couple notches, man.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
It knocked me down about half a notch. But I wouldn't say a whole notch. I have the confidence of a fucking salamander. I have the confidence of a fucking chupacabra.
Of a salamander.
Listen,
Do salamanders have good confidence?
Salamander, hell yeah, they do. They don't think they're gonna get eaten by anybody. They're over there laying in the lake, swimming through.
Did you guys ever have a salamander when you were a kid?
I never had a salamander.
Dude, at that crib I lived at over there off of fucking 57th.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I had 2 pet salamanders.
Dude, they were the shit. I remember I had a blue one. They came in like all different colors, right? They got like you can fucking go pick out what fucking color you want. Oh,
I have
silence
no
my
idea.
phone. Someone's at my house.
It's like a species type thing, man. They got like newts and salamanders. I think they're all the same shit.
Yeah, I think they are too.
The only reptile I ever had was a Australian blue tongue skink, and it was just a little. It looked like a salamander. It was about this long though, and it had a long ass tail, and it just had like square teeth. So it was like a vegetarian for the most part. It would eat like little pinkies, like little pink mouse.
Oh, you like
mice
cheese too, probably.
Yeah, it'd eat whatever you fed it, really. But the only meat it would eat was just like little babies. But it was a cool ass little animal. Have you ever?
What was it? A snake?
A skink.
A skink?
What's a skink?
It's just like a little lizard.
Yeah, it's a species of lizard.
It has like a round head, and it's like has like square teeth, so it doesn't have sharp teeth. Have you guys ever looked into monitors?
Oh yeah,
Monitors are like little dragons, dude. There's some monitors. Monitors. It's basically like a lizard that you can own, and it can get up to like 5 to 6 feet.
Yeah, that's
some
like
of
the
them
upscale lizard, man. That's that shit you come home to and you're like, "Where's the cat?" I swear I didn't let him out today.
That's the type of thing you feed that thing full-grown bunnies.
They're like straight dragons and shit.
Yeah, they're like little dragons, dude.
It's a dinosaur.
That's a skink right there.
That's fucking strange. Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Huh.
Those are all over Amarillo.
Weird.
The one I had was pretty big, and you could just lay it on your stomach, and you hang out.
Was that a subtle burn?
Subtle burn.
So skinks all over him.
I mean, you came in and clarified it though, because you ain't wrong, my man.
Hey,
mine was a house skink.
That's what we do.
We treated ours like a dog. His name was Pete.
A house skink.
Yeah, dude. We let it swim in the pool, and we take it on walks.
Dude.
When I get a cat, I'm actually gonna treat it like a dog and take it on walks.
Do it, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna teach it how to be walked around. Oh yeah, it's gonna learn.
Dude, do it, man. If you can get it to like accept the leash and harness or whatever it has on it, then you've got it made.
You got to do it early.
Yeah,
man,
dude, that's so East Coast to walk your cat. You're gonna be killing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be fucking.
You're gonna be killing it, dude.
The only guy on the block walking his cat, and then the dog's gonna come up and just maul it, and I'm just like, fuck.
Dude, I saw a fucking thing on Instagram today, and it was a picture of a sloth. In the caption, they called it a slow motion doggo. Like, I guess a sloth, it gets that whole dog genre.
Huh.
Have you guys ever heard of the comparison of like Bigfoot, which was like a giant orangutan pretty much? Like an 8 foot tall, like marsupial, kind of like, it wouldn't be a marsupial.
Wait, is it marsupial?
No, it's not a marsupial. That's something different. No, I'm thinking of just like a 8 foot tall, basically like a orangutan, walking through the jungle. That's what Bigfoot is assumed to be. But there's also like 6 to 7 foot tall sloths. They discovered like bones of those. Like archaeologists discovered bones of like 6 to 7 foot tall sloths. Could you imagine?
No, I couldn't.
Them little fucking hooks.
Just like, some hooks. Yeah. He's all slow.
He's all 6 to 7 foot tall, just looking like Shaq.
Just like out of his dude. Hell, dude.
The man who killed Hitler and then Bigfoot. Nah. History Channel for sure. Oh, Tim Elliott, yeah.
Sam Elliott.
Oh, I was thinking about Tim Elliott, the UFC fighter, but still, same thing.
Didn't the whole Bigfoot thing get debunked though? Like I know they had that famous picture, but didn't it like it legit?
Well,
that dude died.
All
Like,
the
it came down
pictures,
to it?
all the pictures and videos have been debunked, but they can't debunk Bigfoot because they haven't explored enough of the northwestern, like Portland and all, like Oregon, all that area. Like they haven't explored enough. Like you can't rule out anything. There's still potential that there's some kind of giant orangutan type thing or like giant ape. You know what I mean? You can't rule it out until you've 100% explored all that area.
True, man. I'm still rooting for the Loch Ness monster myself.
Oh yeah,
I mean, it's possible.
bro. How you gonna throw some knowledge in here like that? Like they ruled out Sasquatch, but you don't know about the Mandela effect. Come on, Josh. What you doing,
Well,
bro?
it just I've read about that already, man. I saw it because you know
did
that.
you do some research?
Well, not on the Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Recently, yeah, I did. I did.
That shit's fucked up, huh?
Yeah, the next morning while I was waiting for football,
Yo, the fruit of the loom
I got
one,
into
though.
it. That's
Dude,
that's not
The
that's
fruit of the
bullshit.
loom one, the cornucopia is there.
The cornucopia was there, yeah.
What do you think?
I looked it up.
It was 100%
I looked up Fruit
there.
of the Loom, and none of them had the cornucopia thing.
Because it's the Mandela effect, dog.
It's there.
And I for sure thought it was there.
It's there,
It used to
man.
be there. 100%.
But if you look up Fruit of the Loom, it's not there anymore.
Because that is the Mandela effect. That's the thing.
What about our C3P? Is it C3PO?
CP30 Star Wars.
CP30 from Star Wars has a silver leg. So anybody listening, go look up a picture of C3PO, and he has a silver leg.
I've never seen Star Wars.
No, he had a silver
Hate to break it
leg
to you
whenever
guys.
he was
Sorry.
in his earlier stage. Anakin built him, and then like he wasn't all gold until after.
He's still not all gold. He still has a silver leg, and in the new episodes, he's gonna have a red arm.
So people are claiming that he was all gold.
Yeah,
He is 100%.
like
the
in all the earlier episodes, he was supposed to be like.
I know for 100% fact my Mima has the original Star Wars prints on VHS.
Yeah, I'm a
so I can go
huge
check it
Star
out.
Wars fan.
I've never seen them. I've never watched
But
them. I'm
also,
not interested in them. I'm sorry.
The thing is, the director said is nobody noticed it because in a lot of the original episodes they were in a desert, and that the silver leg acted like a mirror. The desert or in bright areas, so you
Hell
couldn't
no.
you couldn't really notice that his leg was silver.
That's straight bullshit.
So
Because I've had like action figures of that boy. He didn't have no silver leg.
well, I guess the action figures makers fucked up.
Yo, I bet she has some action figures at her house too. She has like a playroom for all the grandkids and shit. I gotta go over there, man. She has all the answers. She has the Bernstein Bears books and shit. She has all the
Damn, I
answers.
forgot to go to the library. Yeah, forgot.
How would you spell Bernstein Bears, Trey?
I'd probably spell it B-U-R
That's fine. How would you spell stain?
S-T-E-I-N.
That's all that matters.
There it is.
He said
S-T-A-I-N.
S-T-E-I-N. That's all that matters.
Yep, it's S-T-A-I-N.
But it's not.
It's not.
Yeah, it's never been.
Oh, we don't need to get lost in
Yeah.
that again.
We already went deep into
We
that.
already spent fucking 35 minutes on it last week.
It was
Since we were talking about the fair a second ago, would like to share a story with you guys.
I've been waiting for this.
I
Shoot.
went to the fair for lunch today. Let me get my shit right. I went to the fair for lunch today. As you can tell, I just burped.
Mm-hmm.
Another one.
And you've been farting all day, so
Respectful. A third one. So respectful.
That exhaust.
Okay. I went to the fair today. I got my fucking food. I sat down. I did my shit. We found a shaded table, which is super fucking hard to do at the fair during lunch, especially. I sat down. This dude across from me was sitting down with his kid, clearly waiting for his wife. He was watching his wife get the fucking food. She's walking over with the food. This is the table. He's sitting down. She's walking over. Right when she gets like right here, this fucking super fat dude runs in front of her, steals her spot next to her husband and child,
Oh.
sits down. He has a gigantic thing of the curly potato things or whatever the fuck we talked about earlier, slathered in ketchup. Psychopath number one, don't put ketchup all over your shit. Didn't have napkins, so super fucking messy. Also, disrespectful as shit to fucking not let the lady sit down. He sits down. The dude is just like, come on, man. Like, pretty much like, bro, I was saving that seat. Dude, this fucking fat ass fucking dude demolished these things. He had ketchup all over his fucking hands, all over his fucking face, to the point where it literally made me lose my appetite. I was trying my hardest not to look his direction, but I couldn't. Like, if I looked away, it was still in my peripheral. Bro, he didn't have a single goddamn napkin. He had a white t-shirt on. He had ketchup on his shirt, on his hands, on his fucking face. He literally looked like an animal eating these fucking potato fucking whatever they're called, just going in. And the dude who was saving the seat for his wife, like, he was still chilling next to him, and after like a couple minutes realized how much of a fucking animal this human being is, got up and like told him and he was like, let's just sit somewhere else. I was like, bro, you can sit next to me, like there's plenty of room next to me. He's like, I don't want to be around here. Like, dude, it was so bad. I was eating a fucking cheese on a stick, trying not to pay attention to this fucking dude so hard, man, so hard. And all I could just hear him like,
But yeah, not to
just
interrupt.
just going in.
Oh,
That's
no.
all I could fucking hear. And I was just like, oh man, I couldn't even eat my food. I literally lost my appetite.
Wait,
That's
not to
the
interrupt.
worst.
What age do you got on this dude? You say like,
I want to say, if I had to take a solid guess, he's probably like 24.
okay, I was picturing like Andy Reid.
Already giving up on life?
Yeah,
Andy Reid, like the
Yeah.
fucking coach of the Chiefs.
yeah.
I mean, he looked more like Andy Milonakis.
Oh,
Wow, he was that young?
He looked young, but
Yeah.
he looked young but old. Is that weird? He looked young but old.
He's already given up on life, man. That's
Dude.
the bad thing.
you know that.
He had a white Space Jam T-shirt on, and dude, that thing was covered in ketchup.
Maybe he was just big for his age, man. Maybe he was like fucking 16.
I fucking hope he was.
He's a growing boy.
for
apparently.
for his sake. Oh man, that shit was so nasty. I haven't been able to not think about it all day.
Was he just
Yeah,
a lone
that's
wolf
brutal.
out there?
Yeah, he fucking
Damn.
snaked a chick who was her husband and child were saving a seat, waiting. She was getting the food while the dude and the kid were like saving a seat for her. And like the dude saw the chick coming, so he moved his hand and turned around, and that dude literally fucking ran in front of her,
Dived in.
stole her seat, straight snaked her fucking seat from
What
her.
a fucking scumbag, man.
Literally, like, when that happened, I was like, oh, what a dick. Because for a second, I was like, oh, maybe he's with him. And then I was like, oh, he's not. Wow, what a dick.
Yeah. it's
And then
like-
he just ate like a fucking animal. I was like, oh, wow.
So that kind of brings me to what I was one of the things I was thinking about is like I think we're all about in our 30s where we're kind of over like fighting people or like starting shit with people or like, you know,
Yeah.
like, you know, putting your foot down. But where do you draw the line at? What does it take for you to have to fucking be like, all right, dude, I'm gonna fuck you up, bro? Or like, dude, like where you're like, all right, dude, you either fucking step the fuck off or I'm gonna beat your ass. Like, where's the line drawn? Because at that point, kind of me, I'm like, dude, get the fuck up. Like, you know what I mean?
Dude, that's what I'm saying. That was kind of the same thought I was having too. Like, if I'm just my own dude out there, just by myself in the same boat, and this motherfucker comes swinging up doing that shit, I'm just like, fuck this. I'm just gonna avoid the situation. But if he's like trying to slide in on my on baby girl and the kids, man, he might need to get a lesson. I gotta show my kids I ain't no bitch. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. I was waiting for the dude to say something. I mean, obviously, it's not my place to say shit. I was just like, oh, wow.
Right.
And
Well,
then,
I think in that point, you either punk that dude and be like, hey, dude, what the fuck's your problem, you fat piece of shit? You know,
Damn right,
and,
man.
and if he says anything back, he gets his ass whooped. But if he just says like, I'm sorry, man.
I'm sorry,
I beat
sir.
it," But
he
like,
could have easily got knocked out with one punch. He was that looking kind of dude. You know
Exactly. So if he coiled like a possum, I would have just let it be. But you know, he's like, "Hey, dude, my fucking wife's in there. You fat fuck. Like, get the fuck up." And then if he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm fat. Oh, fuck," and then I was, all right, man, you can have it, dude. You can fucking have it, bro. I'm so like, this is your day. This is your day, man. Enjoy it.
It's your time to shine, man.
But then, yeah, I don't know, man. It's hard to say. Like that, I probably would have let it go and been like, "Hey, fat fuck."
I love that you say fat fuck every fucking time.
Well,
dude.
I wouldn't call him a fat fuck if he didn't jump in there like that.
I mean, yeah, the way you described him, he sounds like a fat fuck.
He was a fuck.
There's a difference
He was a
between
fat fuck.
people struggling with their weight, which people have that issue, but that guy just sounds like he just has no self-control. He's a piece of shit. There's a difference, man. People struggle with their weight all the fucking time.
If you could have just fucking seen the way he ate.
Exactly, man. No self-control, no fucking awareness of what the fuck is going on in situations. Like, he's obviously not even trying to understand what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who let this motherfucker loose at the fair, man. Did he come from like the little animal section?
Dude, he straight up looked like a person from like, well, the people under the stairs were fucking skinny, but he looked like someone who literally broke out of a house where he was like held captive, and the first thing he could get to eat was those fucking tater things or whatever the fuck they're called, and just demolished them as fast as he can with as much ketchup all over his fucking hands and face as he could. Am I painting a good picture?
Exactly. And that's exactly why I said fat fuck.
Yeah, I got some like fucking movie type shit playing.
Listen, man, not
he looked like the people under the stairs, but fat.
I get on like in my mind like Matilda whenever that fat fuck eats that cake. You know what I'm talking about?
See, that guy's not a fat fuck though. I have a difference.
Okay.
Well, I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying.
I'm saying a fat fuck is just a fucking piece of shit who.
No, that's fair.
Like a lard ass?
He's a definition of a fat fuck. That's fine.
Yeah, like a lard ass.
We can just go
ahead.
ahead and call him a fat fuck. It's all good, dude. Lard ass.
Listen, man, if you're trying, if you're working harder every day, you're not a fat fuck.
Lard ass seems so much more disrespectful in the best ways.
Oh, speaking of back to the 90s roast, I saw a tweet, I believe it was yesterday. Ryan Reynolds posted, "Up your ass and around the corner" was by far the coldest burn back in... Coldest burn?
Up your ass and around the corner.
Does that
That's
make sense?
good, dude. Yeah, coldest burn. That's fair.
Coldest
it's oxymoron,
burn.
but it works.
But yeah, he posted some shit like
Probably
that
had
on
to
Twitter,
do with
so...
Ant-Man. Because Ant-Man was theorized to shrink down into an ant, go up Thanos' ass, and then enlarge and like destroy Thanos, or drop a bomb in Thanos' ass, because he was an ant going up Thanos' ass. So maybe it was like, since he's Deadpool, he's talking about, you know, fuck, who's Ant-Man?
Paul Rudd, baby.
Paul Rudd. But why didn't Ant-Man
Never
just
even
do
seen
that?
any of them, and I know that it's Paul Rudd.
Well, that was all the what is it called? Fan theories.
You
What it's called?
You on Reddit reading shit?
No, I just read a theory that said that was one of the things.
Sounds like you're on Reddit.
No, dude, I'm not on Reddit. I'm not on 4chan.
You're on Reddit.
I'm not. If I was on Reddit, I'd be way more informed than I am, but I'm just a dumb hick.
You just a good old boy, a good old Peckerwood.
Dude, okay, so I can easily transition this story of this fat dude at the fair into another. All I got tonight is gripes, man. That's it.
What grinds your gears?
Yeah, dude. I'm getting my gears fucking grinded tonight. That sounds sexual. It's not. So last night, I went to the movies to watch It Chapter 2. I'm not going to spoil anything, I promise. Don't give a fuck to spoil any of it. Doesn't matter. Obviously, everyone knows the clown dies. That's how the movie ends. It's all good.
It's not a clown.
It's not a clown. Okay, so did I just really spoil it for you? Oh, the clown dies, dude. It's all good. That's what happens.
Smoked.
So
Earmuffs.
so we're at the fucking movies. I mean, you got to be aware of how loud your fucking candy wrappers are, right? And also, the people next to me were like these two fucking for sure teenage girls. For sure. Every fucking thing that happened on screen, they had to commentate on, and was like as funny as a stand-up special to them.
Oh yeah.
And at one
Jesus.
point, I looked over and I wanted to be like, I would love to see it from your perspective because this isn't funny. Like,
Dude, I think
Bro.
about shit like that all the time, man.
bro, I swear to fucking God, the movie is 3 hours long.
Damn.
Not exaggerating. 3 hours long. They didn't shut the fuck up for 3 fucking hours, dude. Now, come on. They were watching it for sure, but they had something to say about every scene, how every scene was so fucking funny. And I'm like, okay, you're obviously fucking 16 or something. You're obviously not. You shouldn't be here.
Shouldn't be there.
It's not funny. So I mean, there was some funny shit. The movie's funny at times, but like, there's parts where motherfuckers are dying and shit, and it's
they're
like,
like, ah,
yeah,
death, ah.
they're like,
You're like,
if that happened in real life, then I'm like, hey, stop talking.
Yeah.
Hey, I better pour my beer on your fucking head.
Well, let me
And then you won't think that's funny, will you?
let me ask
You'll
you.
fucking get mad and you'll leave.
Yep. Let me ask you this though:
Should've done
how
it, should've done it.
I was
how
mad.
what percentage of the theater was filled? How much of the theater?
Like 85.
Okay, so that's the give and take of going on a Tuesday night where movies are $5.
Well, usually I go on Tuesday night, or not Tuesday night, Tuesday whenever. I usually
Like
go
a
Tuesday
matinee?
like day when it's
Yeah,
dead.
matinee. What time did you go this time?
It was a 7.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that's one of the main reasons I won't go to like a release day or like a Friday or a Saturday to see a movie.
Yeah, same.
Is that because I just fucking hate people.
Yeah, same.
I don't hate all people. It could be a movie theater filled of people who are rational and are considerate. I could 100% filled up. I'd be okay with that. But if you had a 40% filled up theater of people who are just fucking acting a fool or laughing, yelling, like, bitch, I'm trying to hear the next fucking line. Like,
Yeah.
I need to have the context of everything that's going on. You're fucking screaming, you're laughing too fucking loud, or whatever the fuck it may be, or you're talking, or, you know, like,
or eating your fucking 1 pound bag of Sour Patch Kids
Yeah,
in
so-
one goddamn sitting, you fucking fat piece of shit.
see, there
I
you
swear
go, man.
to fucking God, this fucking dude in front of me, when the movie ended, the lights came on. It was a 1 pound bag of Sour Patch Kids,
That shit was dust.
empty.
Jesus Christ.
1 pound of fucking Sour Patch Kids. Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
See, that's the give and take of the discount, man. And for me, I'll see a movie besides The Lion King. I saw that like the first weekend, but other than that, I'll wait maybe a week or 2 weeks till it's in like the small theater. But let me tell you this:
Let me tell you how long it's been since it came out.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Two
I
weeks.
thought I waited. Wasn't long enough.
Let me tell you this. So I went to see Spider-Man
Homecoming?
Homecoming. Or yeah,
Oh,
Far
yeah,
From
Far
Home.
From Home, yeah.
Far From Home.
They're all
I
listening?
sat in the corner in the very back. I picked my seat like pretty
Did you go
pretty
by
early.
yourself?
Yeah, by myself. I see movies by myself. I don't
That's
give a fuck.
fair. That's fair, dude.
I like seeing
Just
movies, man.
asking.
It's enjoyable.
Just asking.
Anyways, I sit in the corner by myself in the very back, and there's still open seats, and then someone sits beside me. Someone sat beside me,
So it's just like
right next to you?
right next to me. A group of 3 people, but there's still open. There's still 3. Like, I can tell they could have sat somewhere else, and I'm like, why?
Even if like, so I understand like some movie theaters have assigned seats and shit. When a movie starts, if you're right next to a motherfucker and there's 15 open seats, just move. dude.
Exactly.
Just
Go to
move.
the other side. Like, give us some space, bud.
Like, bro, are we at home?
No.
Dude, that's the same shit as going up to the fucking urinal when there's like fucking like 5 of them bitches lined up. You're the only dude in there, and somebody walks up right next to you and just whips that shit out and starts pissing right next to
Exactly.
you. Like, come on, bro. Just, I mean, we're all boys here, but
You just
And-
start pulling on your puddle.
And
Right in
the
the
same as, say you're like sitting at a bar and there's, you're the only motherfucker there.
Exactly.
When
No.
somebody sits right next to you,
Oh.
it's like, bro,
It's the worst.
Wide open, dude.
It's the worst.
Wide open. Sit somewhere else.
You always leave a buffer spot.
Always, man.
You know they do that in Canada with parking spots, right?
Damn, they got buffer spots
parking?
in Canada.
No, it's not. It's not like a mandatory thing. It's just like something that they do. They won't park right beside you until there's not any spots left.
Oh, it's just like Canadian common law.
Well,
Yeah,
because
like-
Canada's so goddamn nice.
Yeah,
I
dude.
got
They'll
you,
leave a buffer spot in between you. So until it gets all the way filled up, there's always going to be a space in between you and another car.
Nice, dude.
Yep. It's just something they do, man. It's like, I don't know. They have stuff that they do in the north. Like we have stuff that we do here in South Texas. Well, we're not South Texas, just South.
I'm just saying, man, like, why are you going to sit next to somebody at a bar? If you don't know somebody at a fucking bar, don't sit right next to them, dude.
It's the worst.
It makes it uncomfortable for everybody, dude.
Everybody.
I get it back in like the 90s when there was no phones.
Yeah.
Then it's like, hey, let's chalk up a conversation about the fucking Pacers or whoever the fuck was relevant
The Pacers, nice.
in like the 90s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but right now it's just like, nah, bro, I got my phone. I'm talking to my friends right now. I don't need you. You're not my friend, bud.
Yeah. Especially the people who fucking sit next to you while you're on your phone and they try to strike up a conversation with
Yeah.
you and you're just like,
Yeah.
what's up, man? It's just like, here we fucking go.
And then you talk about like one thing and then it's like radio silence.
Yeah.
And you
Oh
just-
yeah, cool, bro. Oh yeah. The Phillies, man. Yeah,
you-
they played the Cubs. Yeah, man.
You like
yeah,
Philly?
yeah.
Oh, well, that sucks, man.
Dude, yeah, dude.
Yeah, like they just don't know. Dude, I had that same fucking thought the other day though. We were at Beef O'Brady's and it's like our table's right here and you know, you got the table right next to it and like that table was full. I didn't want to sit back to back with those people, man. I chose the farthest spot away from them fools. Cause dude,
I did
whenever
too.
I'm fucking out and about with the boys and we're out at like restaurants and like bars and shit, I say some fucking impeccable shit sometimes, man. And I don't want.
We cuss too much to sit around families.
Dude, exactly.
Hands
That's what I'm
down.
saying, man.
Hands
I say,
down.
Whenever I'm in my element with all you guys, man, I say some shit. Like, of course, you know, I might have said some cuss words here and there on this podcast. And whenever I'm
That's an
around other
understatement.
people,
There's no filter, man.
We go off, dude. If we're all in a group together, it's game over.
Especially you
We're
get
getting-
that quarter pour going. You
Yeah,
have like 6
especially
or
at
7
quarter.
beers. Next thing you know, you're talking about fucking anti-Semitism and that's a joke. That's a joke, guys. Fucking joke.
It is a joke because
YouTube's
I would
on
be
it.
offended at that.
nah, man, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, dude.
When I
No,
get
we
in my
just
zone,
start
man, I'm
getting
not
too fucking
thinking-
wild. Start talking about fucking dicks and pussies and
Yeah, we're screaming cuss words, dude.
oh yeah, for sure. Screaming cuss
Just
words.
saying, whenever I'm in my element like that, I'm not worried about little Billy over here trying to eat his fucking chicken fingers with mom and dad. Like,
Billy.
I mean, that's classic little Billy, you know.
I mean, yeah, Billy's definitely a solid little kid name, man.
I hope nobody.
Billy,
in today's-
Tommy. They all have to end in Y's for sure. If they're
I mean,
little kids,
no
right?
disrespect to all my Billies out there, but
Billy, Tommy. What's the other ones? That's it, right? Billy and Tommy. Those are the kids.
that's about it. Billy and Tommy.
Which kids?
Just like some generic kid names. They got to end in Y. Billy and Tommy sound like kids.
Billy
right?
and Tommy are the classic.
If you're Irish, it's like
go-tos.
Patty.
Patty.
Little Patty Mills, Patty Mahomes.
Yeah, but none of us know any Irish people, so irrelevant for us.
Nope, sure don't.
You know what? When I lived in San Diego, I didn't notice a lot of trucks. When I came back to Texas, nothing but trucks.
Oh, it's Truck Central, dude.
Truck Central, man. That's all they sell at like the dealerships, too.
Oh, yeah. Truck Central. Dude, Ford is going to stop making everything but trucks. Do you know that?
Wait, they're not gonna make Mustangs anymore?
Nothing.
No way. There's no way.
Just trucks.
'Cause they have 4 GTs and shit. There's
Just
no way.
trucks.
No way.
Yeah.
They're out of the car game.
They're out of the car game. They're going to make the Escape, which is like the SUV or whatever the fuck it is. Explorer.
Yeah, Ford
I think
Explorer.
Escape is the new Explorer.
way.
Explorer isn't the cool one
They can't
anymore.
ever stop making Mustangs.
I promise, dude. Straight trucks.
They might do it like how Corvette does it, where they do like limited edition.
Yeah.
Maybe they're not
But
just
they're
gonna
not
make
making
like a whole
like
line.
Fusion and all the other fucking dumb.
I don't feel like
ones.
I don't feel like Ford's cars do so like go too hard. Like people buy Mustangs, but
Yeah, that's it.
yeah.
That's the highest.
But the
selling
Charger's
car
way
in the
better than
world.
it. The Camaro's way better than it. So it's like why keep on going with the Mustang? Everybody's into the Charger and the Camaro.
Yeah.
And I'm not even into cars that much, but I
I'm
could
not
see
either.
that, man. I haven't seen a good Mustang for about maybe 10 years.
No, the last one that it's got that 5.0 in it. It's got that Coyote block in it, man. Those things smoke those new Camaros and shit.
Yeah, but does it look good? Because people are buying cars now because nobody even drives a Standard anymore. So that means obviously Americans don't give a shit about speed because you would drive a Standard if you cared about speed. You'd fucking have that stick shift, fucking, gear, fucking, I'm a gearhead. You know what I mean?
Yeah, times are changing there, Jesse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about speed.
Well, the Tesla has more acceleration than any of them, but everybody's too broke for that shit.
Yeah, we
Tesla's cook?
Yeah, Teslas are fast as fuck,
Hell
dude.
yeah. I didn't know that. Teslas are fucking insane.
Teslas are like 0 to 60 faster than a lot of cars, dude.
You guys ever been in a Tesla?
Nope.
feel like I
I've never
told
been
this
to one,
story
but
on
the only place
podcast, right?
the only place I've seen where you can like even, well, I guess out on the streets, I don't know about like truck stops and shit, but over here at like that fucking hotel by the United Artists Theater, they got like little Tesla stops.
Oh, yeah, where you can charge your shit up.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
just pull
yeah.
in and charge your car.
The fucking Holiday Inn over there, yeah.
I wonder if they're ever gonna make like an economy-friendly Tesla that's like worth like $30,000 or something. Because right now they're all worth pretty hefty prices. I'm not exactly sure how much.
I think they're $100,000 cars.
Yeah, they're pretty freaking expensive right now.
Or 80
And then-
at least.
They just range. They have the Tesla 3, like the base model one, and those are about 45 to 60,000,
But you-
depending on.
You also got to understand, it's not like you just take it to the shop.
They're so dope, though,
Can't.
dude. So I had an Uber one day, and he had a fucking Tesla.
Probably
Oh,
same
for
Uber
real?
as me, because
Was it an old white dude?
yep.
Yeah. Fucking.
And you're like trying to figure out how to open the door, and you're like,
Yeah, it just like pushes.
yeah, you like
Yeah.
push it. And
So I kept staring at the iPad. I for sure talked about this shit on the pod. It can detect the cars next to you and shit on the iPad. It's obviously not an iPad, whatever the fuck it is. It has.
it's
to
just
be
like a center console.
It looks like an iPad,
It's like a computer in the center console,
powered by Apple.
and it's pretty huge. It's
Powered by
probably
Powered by Apple.
it's probably 12 inches wide and 18 inches tall.
It literally looks like an iPad Pro.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt if Apple is the fucking provider for that shit. It looked like Apple. It looked like an iPhone.
I don't know, man. It's all pretty wild to me.
I
But-
don't know, man.
I figure if Tesla's gonna stay in business, they're gonna have to make like an economy car. It can't just be $100,000 cars. And then if they're gonna try to be widespread, like, because if you want to buy a Tesla in Amarillo, you have to buy your own charge port, which is expensive as fuck too. And then it costs electricity from your house.
Elon Musk is worth $20 billion. I think they're chilling.
Yeah, he's probably not too crazy about it.
Yeah,
But-
I forgot you have to get those fucking charge ports or whatever.
Yeah, you have to get the charge ports now, but if you think if Ford or if anybody else starts diving into this and starts making electric cars,
Ford's like developing one they're trying to drop pretty soon.
exactly. So once you start getting more and more electric cars, then it becomes more viable, and then the
Yeah.
cars start becoming cheaper and cheaper. So, but I'm not a car person. I'm just making guesstimates.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty good with the cars, but we could get way too deep on it right
We
now.
could. Dude, I don't even remember where I saw this. Trey, where did I see that fucking chair pants thing? Was it
Oh, I saw
Instagram?
that.
You see it?
Was it a meme?
No, it was a real fucking video. Oh, it was on Twitter. Okay. So I saw this shit. It was Lex. I guess Lex is a brand. I wrote Lex down for some reason. Is chair pants. I guess you've seen it.
Chair pants.
It's basically-
it is a 100% real thing. You strap it on like a belt and you strap it around your legs and you walk around with it.
But you're like sitting the whole time?
No,
No.
if you decide to sit.
So you walk around. And it has like You strap it on, you put it here, and it has like legs.
Oh fuck.
And so whenever you want to sit down, they fold
They
out.
prop up.
Yeah, dude. I'll fucking put it on the screen. I say it every week, and I'll fucking do it.
Well, the meme that I saw, I forget exactly what it said, but it's like when you're at the club and a big booty bitch starts to grind on you and you just sit in your chair and she doesn't know what the fuck to think.
Dude,
You sit in your pants chair.
the commercial blew my mind. First off, you look like such a fucking kook, and you look like an idiot, but I don't know. And the demonstrations they had in the commercial, I'll put the commercial on the screen. They look so dumb. Like this dude is sitting down at his
Workstation.
no, he's in his house. Like he's at his like countertop, bar top or some shit. Stands up for 1 second, turns around, sits down to get in his fridge. Like no one's doing that. No one's doing that shit.
Yeah.
That just sounds like too much work. Like you gotta like think about using that shit. Like
You got to strap them on.
you gotta like flex that shit. Like like you're standing up getting some mop and you're like, oh, let me use my stilts real quick.
Yeah, no. Anytime you like bend down to sit down, they like flip out and it becomes a chair.
It just knows.
What is it called? Chair pants.
Well,
Legs.
if you're using it the way you're saying it, then it becomes a crutch, and then you start losing function in a lot of the muscles that you should be using,
Yeah.
like your lower erectors, your fucking glutes. So, I mean, realistically, as someone who's into fitness, even though I got this big old beer belly, you're gonna become reliant on shit like that, and then you're not gonna use all the muscles that you need to. You know what I mean? You need to be bending over. You need to be picking things up. You need to be moving around. Even standing up and keeping, a good posture is strengthening your core, whether you know it or not, because gravity's always acting against
Is
you.
that why you're doing it, bro?
Well, I always try to have a good posture, man, because if not, dude,
You go so hard, dude. I don't know how you do it. How do you keep it for an hour?
well, because
For
I
2
practice. Well, because you have to do it. You have to do it often. And the thing is, once you have that, when you get used to that bad posture, it's way harder to keep the good posture. That and squatting with good form and keeping an upright torso and a tight core just strengthens your core more, man.
Okay. I'm gonna try, dude. See
Well,
how
you got to
long-
start squatting, man.
gonna see how
Squatting
long
with
it
good
lasts.
posture.
I'm gonna see how long it lasts.
Yeah.
With your posture, I mean.
Yeah, let's just
You got to put the work in with the squats first, man. Squats are
You
just
tell
even
me I gotta do squats to sit like that.
well because you got to strengthen your core.
You say my core's weak? All right, dude.
Fuck yeah, I'm saying your core is weak.
Damn, that's fucked up.
It's not fucked up. It's just something. Most people's cores are weak.
Okay.
And that's not a shot. It's not calling you a fat fucking piece of shit. It's just saying your core could be stronger.
Okay.
Sit like this for an hour.
Okay.
See if you can make it. What else do I want to?
I can 100% make it.
Let me shoot in. Let's get off this because I don't want to start beef with you, man. Because I don't want to start beef with you about your core. But I wanted to talk about like a random thought that I had.
Go for it.
I got my cousin's car from. Well, I bought my cousin's car from him probably about a year ago, and it has a whole bunch of hail dents on it. But I see there's a baseball dent. He plays softball.
hell yeah.
And there's a softball dent like right in the center of his hood. And I started thinking like how people are always thinking about how how unlucky they are. So if he was lucky, so he's unlucky to get his car hit by a fucking ball, right? Mm-hmm. But in my mind, I'm thinking like, damn, 2 more feet, he would have smashed his window out. That would have sucked. I was like, that would have been real unlucky. And then I'm like, oh, wait. I was like, but like 2 more feet the other way, the ball wouldn't have hit his fucking car. And I'm like thinking about the mindset of people, like how people think. And it's like the pessimistic, optimistic, and all that other shit. And I'm just kind of like, dude, really? People really like to really dig into the fucking pessimistic, not even pessimistic, just saying like, oh, my luck is so shitty, or oh, this and that. It's like, dude, 2 feet the other way, it could be a lot worse. You know what I mean?
Exactly, man. It happens.
And I don't know what the fuck that brought it out of me, but I'm just like, I looked at that dent. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. 2 feet that way, way worse luck. 2 feet this way, way better luck. And I don't know. I started thinking about like the mindset, man. And I'm like, I'm glad I just have like a really optimistic mindset where, dude, because I've had shitty stuff happen to me, and I'm just kind of like, it's fucking life, dude. You can either be a victim or you can just keep on moving forward. And well, shit happens to everybody. Everybody has shitty days, everybody gets their window broke out, everybody gets robbed, everybody gets their fucking shit stolen. It literally happens to people every single day. So this is my message real quick. Be on the side of, well, it hit the hood. Glad it didn't hit the window.
Yeah, the way I always look at it is like, could have been worse.
Could have been worse, man.
Always, dude.
Could be worse.
Because everybody always wants that fucking win, dude. But there is also that chance of that worst case scenario. And so, how many times have you rooted for the win though? Whenever it was like, honestly, at the slimmest window, you actually got it though. That's whenever that shit goes hard. See, that's why I'm always looking on the brighter side of things. Because every once in a while, you go for that miracle and you fucking get that shit.
Well, you also got to understand that you don't always see it. Like, well, think of all the times it didn't hit your hood. You don't see it when it doesn't hit your hood.
Exactly.
You don't see the softball not hitting your hood.
Yeah.
You see the softball when it either hits your hood or hits your window. So, like, all those times it missed your hood, it hit somebody's right beside you. So think about the car right beside you. Are they thinking like, wow, I'm so fucking lucky today? You know what I mean? Or are they just like, just a few feet off? What if they would have parked beside you? You know what I mean? So I don't know where I'm going with it, man. It's just a thought of the day. It's just a random thought. It's just, always could be worse.
Always.
It's all good, man. It's a good way to think.
And actually,
could be worse.
The people beside you that didn't get their window busted are probably thinking, yep, could be worse.
Yeah.
My life sucks, but it could be worse.
Could be worse.
I'm playing softball on a Saturday night. Could be worse.
Could be fucking worse, man.
Yeah, they get like entertainment off of that shit though. When it's not you and it's them, it's like and then that develops a whole new world of.
They're kind of like, finally, God's giving me a break.
Thanks, Lord.
Hey, good looking out, God.
There's light box on the side of the road and get points from anyone.
Oh, that sucks too. Yeah,
You're right, man. That was a good era.
the curse gods.
The Coors Light points.
Dude, that was the fucking best time. I would pull over for any fucking box.
Dude, I would just save boxes. I remember I cashed in about 1,500 points in one day.
It was a good year.
Damn.
Well, I just had.
Oh
Coors-
yeah, when you lived at your old house, you had them stacked up.
I
next
just
to the fridge.
stuffed them between the fridge and the stove.
It was a good year, man.
That was a good times, dude.
Better
Yeah,
times.
those were good times, man.
Better times, man.
Also, they were way better because I was paying about $300 in rent.
Dude, you had it made over there. You just didn't have a washer and dryer, I guess.
I didn't have a washer and dryer, and it was just small.
A little baby bathroom.
Little baby. I didn't mind the bathroom. It was
Yeah,
more.
dude.
It was more the
His
washer
bath-
and dryer and
Yeah,
just running out of room.
A washer and dryer really matters.
So if anybody's listening that doesn't know what we're talking about, it's just my old house was an efficiency house. Nothing wrong with an efficiency house. It was just
It was baller.
It was a kitchen. It had a stove, a refrigerator, a sink, air conditioner. What is that? Window unit? Air conditioner.
Oh,
and
it
then-
came with it? Nice.
Yeah, and then it had a stand-up shower, little bathroom, and then I had, which would be the living space, but I just used it as my bedroom. So you walk into my bedroom pretty much, and then a closet. But it was actually pretty lit, man. I like that place a lot.
It was a dope little spot.
It was just,
It was a cool.
I started running out of space,
That's fair.
and now I'm filling up this place. I won't give out where I'm living, and I'm kind of living in a studio.
He lives at...
in the studio.
No, I like a one-bedroom place, but
Let's say your address.
Yo, T-Pain has a song called "The Studio," but we'll probably get banned.
Where is it? He lives at...
Studio.
Oh, didn't play. Hell yeah. Why is it not playing? What happened here?
It's confused. It was ready for Friday.
That's strange. Well, blew it. Doesn't matter.
yeah. Do you Have you guys ever had any of those like anomalies where you just like see something?
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
He lives at.
Oh, we bleeping shit out.
Why did it not work for a second? That's weird as fuck. Don't know.
Just a little bug. Just a little bug. That was our only fuck up tonight. We almost made it. I wasn't even thinking about it, dude, but that was the only.
It's okay.
it's all good, man.
It's all good.
So, have you guys ever had your teeth cleaned?
Yep.
Yeah. Shit sucks.
It hurts.
It hurts, but it's good for you.
Yeah.
I went today to get a screening. So
They say, oh, well, you got to come back and do this and this and this. And
No.
we're going to fuck you in the ass.
no, it's pretty basic.
Yeah, pretty much, dude.
I went, they looked at my teeth, kind of said what was what, and then they just told me to come back for cleaning. It's like the most basic level of cleaning. So apparently, I haven't got my teeth even looked at. I haven't been to the dentist since I was in the Navy. So that's about 7.5 years.
That's okay.
So, and they said my teeth are great. They just need a little bit of cleaning.
So
a little
you're killing
touch-up.
it.
Just a little work. Just a little
So
work.
apparently, I'm a responsible adult who takes care of their teeth.
So you're fucking subtle bragging. It's all good, man.
Yeah, subtle brag.
Subtle brag, dude. You have the best teeth in the world.
You can call it subtle, or you can call it a straight up fucking brag. Cause
So basically, you have the best teeth in the world.
I don't know, man. How are your teeth?
Mine aren't great.
They're not great.
Mine are not great.
Couple cavities.
I got a couple cavities. I have this chip in my front teeth, and every time I go to the dentist, I'm like, hey, what would it cost to fix this? And they're like, oh, well, you got to get these fillings and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, hey, did you just avoid the fucking question I asked you? All I want is this fucking fixed. And they're like, well, you got to do this and this. So I'm just like, okay, well, I won't come back.
All right.
Answer the one question I asked 2 times. And,
The only thing I want is this fixed.
yeah, I'm like, hey,
Yeah, I want my chip teeth fixed.
obviously it can't get filled in. I need it like filed down,
Mm-hmm.
and then it'll look good. And they're like, well, why don't you fucking do this and this? And I'm like,
Takes like 8 minutes.
okay, why don't you just do this first, and then we'll fucking keep talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the worst when dentists become salesmen instead of fucking.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I guess.
I mean, I'm all for getting. I know I need a couple other fillings. Like I feel them. I know I need them, and I'm all for getting them. But I want this first. Like,
Are you like do you think the fillings and stuff, is it from like cavities, or you like grind your teeth, or
no, it's definitely from cavities, and
both.
that's
like from eating, do you eat candies?
I used to. I haven't eaten sugar. Probably I haven't eaten sugar, like specifically candy and shit, in like a couple years. But I mean, I love like cheesecake and shit like that.
Oh, okay,
Like,
it's just like sugar.
I try not to indulge too much because I know I got some fucking cavities, and it's all good. Everybody has cavities. It fucking happens. It's
yeah, you
whatever.
get them. You just get them.
I don't fucking eat candy like a fucking psychopath or like a crazy fucking person. It's
Oh,
all
dude,
good.
yeah. That's the same
I
problem
used
I
to.
got.
I used to, and I love candy. And then you know I know I'm not a candy holic because I quit.
Yeah,
I quit.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
quit cold turkey, and it was all good. And I don't fucking. I look at it when I'm at a store or something, and I'm like, you don't need it.
So what's your vice, Josh? What you got going on in your mouth?
I mean, it's the same shit. Like, you know, we got all that candy, all that sweet stuff. And my dentist is like, man, you gotta stop eating them fur burgers, boy, because I shouldn't be pulling all this hair out your gums.
Oh Lord! Oh,
That is my cue to leave.
took it a total different direction. All right, seriously, what do you think? When's the last time you've been to the dentist, man?
Oh, man, the last time I went to the dentist was about a year ago. All the shit I need to get dental work
Good-
on, I can't fucking afford right
Good
now.
experience or bad experience? Bad experience, I'm assuming.
Oh, good experience as far as like getting my teeth clean, but bad experience for the fucking kind of the guap I gotta drop on that
Well,
shit, man.
Is AISD not hooking you up with that insurance?
Oh, dude, they have a dental insurance, but it's like the worst plan.
Oh
you,
yeah.
You have to still pay for everything up
So if you
front.
have work, they'll like insure you for like dental cleanings and like little fillings, but
Yeah,
if you
but-
need work done, they're kind of like, yeah, that's on you, dude.
Yeah, I ain't out here getting like veneers and shit, you know, like.
Yeah, you over here needing Bernie Sanders kind of insurance.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about. That shit that'll never come, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You're talking about like my girlfriend's kind of insurance, that shit that's never coming.
Dude, I had it right there. I have the soundboard pulled up and I still slack.
Yeah, you suck.
Nah, man. At this point though, right now, I'd rather have like the
too
best.
late.
I'd rather have like the
too
best
late.
dental insurance opposed to having like good health insurance. But that's just me.
My dental insurance is $5 a month,
Damn.
Yeah, so is mine.
but I don't know what I'll get it with it because I never used it. I didn't even use it today. I went to like AC.
Really?
Yeah, Ruth examined my teeth.
Oh, yeah, I forget she does that. Yeah, my dental insurance, I get, I think like 2 or 3 cleanings a year.
I think
for
it's probably
free,
two.
For
two.
straight free, yeah.
Yeah.
And then all the exams are free, and then you got to pay for whatever else.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna use this one from AC. It was $35, and then they, get kind of graded on it and stuff. I'll use this one, and then I'll probably use my insurance at the end of the month to get them cleaned again, and try to just keep it as like a thing, like you get used to it, cleaning your teeth once every 6 months.
That's fair.
Dude, at this rate I'm going, man, I might as well just like ride down to Mexico with Luis one of these weeks.
Just get them veneers put in.
Dude,
Get those,
I might have to, man.
get those fucking implants
Go
put
over
in.
Go over there to Canada, man. Do something, man. You know what? I actually, I work with a lot of like people from Brazil, Turkey, Spain, and they all tell me, dude, they're like, dude, Americans, health insurance shit or health altogether is just fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
It would cost less for them to fly home and get whatever they need done at home and then come back than it would just to get the shit done here. Like 99% of the time. Even just like, I think my boss went to the hospital and had to get some pills, like the antibiotics. And it cost her 5 to 6 times more than it would if she would have flown home, got the same fucking treatment, and then flown back.
Jesus, man.
And she lives in Turkey.
I believe it.
So it's ridiculous, man. Our healthcare system is just out of control.
I believe it, dude.
Even with insurance, bro. Even with insurance, you go to the fucking doctor. You get hit with a fucking $1,000 bill. Like, bitch, where's my insurance? I've already paid more than $1,000
Big fact.
in my insurance.
Big fact.
Yeah.
I'm in the same boat. I got that Blue Cross Blue Shield, and that's some Blue Cross bullshit.
Same. Yep, it is.
It sucks, man. I mean, the only time that comes into effect is if you're gonna end up having to pay like $20,000 for something. Like if you break your ankle, yes, great, because you're gonna have to pay a copay of some amount, and then maybe like 10% of whatever's left. And then so like they do all your surgeries and stuff, and then you end up paying like $2,500 versus $25,000, which is already overpriced. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it comes in handy in a sense.
The first time I fucked my shit up, I got a bill of $3,200. This time I got a bill. It's like $900 or some shit. Stupid.
That's after your insurance?
After.
Yeah, I had a bill for $900 after my insurance. For
Exactly.
going-
Like, what's the point of insurance, man?
One MRI.
Exactly. And that's how
$900.
Yeah.
After insurance.
After insurance.
Am I paying it?
Fuck no.
when it's literally just like hardware and a computer program that looks at it.
Yeah.
Well, our tax
The
tax money literally helped develop the stuff that they're using to use on you.
Yep.
Like literally a doctor is just a human being, but they use that shit. They just like push a button and
The
it's like,
doctor
oh,
goes-
well, here you go,
doctor
motherfucker.
goes-
Let me charge you $1,000.
Doctor goes,
And he just pushes a button.
oh, sit still. Oh, if you move, we're going to have to charge you again.
Yeah.
Oh, you moved.
Oh, let me hit you with a little more
You
radiation
guys
real
ever had
quick.
an MRI?
No, thank God.
I've never had to
They're
have
the
one,
worst.
but I've had the.
So you have to fucking go and you sit there, and like for my ankle, they like lock your fucking leg in place basically, and they're like, they put some headphones on you, like it's really loud. You want to listen to some music, and they'll play whatever you want to play. Cool, thanks for the fucking $900 playlist. They fucking give you the headphones, and then it's like it's like 35 minutes long, like not even exaggerating. You fucking sit there, and you fucking go in a little bit, and it's like, and you're fucking just listening to this music, but you can't really not fucking hear what's going on.
You're hearing the dial-up internet in the background.
Yeah,
It's in your head. You're like wanting to hear that shit.
you're
so
fucking
like
sitting
focusing.
there, and dude, they're X-raying or they're fucking doing the shit on your ankle. Everything's like solidified except your ankle, and you cannot move your ankle whatsoever. It's like, bro, just fucking make it where I can't move it around. So if you move at all, you got to restart.
Oh, fuck.
You got to restart
that.
completely.
And they really charge you. They do charge you though for like the retake.
Yeah, if you
How's
retake,
that your fucking
you got to
fault?
fucking get it charged over again. You got to fucking start all over
Wow.
again. And so like, I sat there, and like, dude, I was chilling. I did this shit 5 months ago, or whatever.
Yeah.
I did it. And it was hard the fucking first time, and I couldn't do it the fucking first time, and I had to do it again the last time. And so I was like, all right, I'm gonna be good this time. I'm chilling. And right when you get strapped into that shit, you're chilling there, and all you can think about is, I gotta move my foot.
Yeah, it's getting weird.
Yeah, that's all you can think about.
How can you not?
So you're sitting
dude?
there, and you're sitting there, just like fuck. And dude, you like twinge your toes a little bit. Oh, we gotta restart. And you're just like, fuck, dude. I tell him to play Modest Mouse's Good News for People Who Love Bad News album every time, because I know that album back to front. So I know when it's about to be over, because I know how long the album is, and I know like what song where I'm like, okay, it's about to be done.
It's like in sync with
So
that
like,
shit.
dude, I was like one song away, and I just like, it goes like, and then it stops for a second. And so like when it stops, in my head, I'm like, okay, well, I can just move for a second. Nope. You can't do that shit.
So they start from the very beginning?
Start all the way over,
Shut the
dude.
fuck up, dude. That's how bad technology still is?
Yeah. I'm like, bro, if I couldn't make it 2 more minutes, I'm not going to make it 37 more fucking minutes, man.
Yeah, like just let me
It's
know
a
if my shit's hurt or
35-minute
not.
process. I made it 33 minutes. I promise you I'm not going to make
Yeah,
it
at that-
37 more fucking minutes.
At that point, just go fuck yourself.
At that point, you're not going to do anything for me. They're just going to be like, oh, well, your ankle's fucked up. Put a fucking ankle brace on it and don't do shit. Thanks.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
Save me $1,800 fucking dollars, man.
Yeah, that's usually what they say at the end of the day anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Just
I get out of
fucking-
there, they go fucking read my results. Oh, well, yeah, so you got a grade 2 sprain. Yeah, so just wear a brace and
Here's our prescription.
how'd you hurt it? Don't do that.
That's what I'm saying. Just give me that fucking prescription.
Oh, don't walk?
Oh, don't do what I did the first time? Oh, wow, man, that's so fucking, dude, I had a fucking epiphany on how not to fucking hurt my ankle ever again.
Wow, dude. I should have
Holy
gone to school for 8
shit,
years.
Man, you're a fucking doctor? Thank you, dude. You just fucking enlightened my life.
All that shit, and it's so hard to get hydrocodone.
All that shit, and they don't prescribe me anything. They just say, hey, don't do what you did. No! Thanks, dude.
Didn't think of that.
You're not even gonna give me hydros to sell to my friends?
Oh,
Like, come
did I
on.
fucking intentionally mean to fucking step off a step when I thought I was at the bottom of the fucking stairs and there was actually one more step and I fucking put my foot on a step and fucking rolled all the way over? No, I didn't mean to fucking do that shit, man. Are you fucking kidding me? Don't do that again? That's great advice, dude. That's great
Can't
advice.
control it.
That's great advice, dude. That's great advice. Thank you, man. I'll fucking live on from those words from you, doctor. Thank you. You fucking saved my life.
Thank you. That's $2,000. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Here's a fucking $1,800 bill that you're never, ever going to get a fucking penny out of me. Thank you, dude. And
Yeah, but
that's
it's-
where I'm at. And
do-
I want to fucking just leave after this.
Does
Farewell.
do medical records hurt your credit? They don't, right?
No, fuck
No, they don't.
And that's why I could give a fuck.
That's good, man.
They don't.
Thank God. At least we figured that out.
They threaten you like they do, but they don't.
They don't. They don't fucking matter.
Because
It's
if
all
they
good.
did, I'd be fucked.
I'd be fucked.
All right, let's get into one more thing before we cash out of this fucking piggy bank that we got
Let's
called
do
the
it.
Growler Pod.
The Growler ball.
Yeah, we went real heavy for a second.
Yeah,
That should've
we got
made me
we
mad.
got we got into the fucking medical system and how we're getting fucked as Americans and all that. So
Oh, I lost my stance. I was trying to do it the whole time, but I got into my whole thing.
I started leaning over a little bit too, so
Ah, damn it.
we
Lost-
evened out.
Lost a bit.
Would you rather? Would you rather be burned or drowned?
Burn for sure. When I can answer that shit so fast
Okay.
because anytime I watch movies where someone's drowning, I feel like I can't breathe and it makes me uncomfortable. And I drowned when I was 5 years old. I got saved, but I drowned. And
Wow,
it
dude!
was the scariest
I think
shit.
I have the same story. What happened to you when you drowned?
So my parents, I'm gonna throw you under the bus, Mom, for a second. I'm sorry. My parents were super irresponsible. When I was a kid, they were like getting fucked up. We were at a hotel, and I didn't know how to swim. And my sister was in there swimming. I'm also gonna throw my sister on the bus.
I have a drowning story.
She was like, "You can do it." I jumped in, and I sank, and I fucking like literally don't remember. I blacked out. Like I for sure was gonna die drowning. And this fucking some dude, I woke up and I was in like a fucking hotel room on the floor. This dude was like just giving me CPR and I was spitting fucking water out. And it was this fucking country musician. He's like a drummer or some shit. I think his name was Tom. I don't know. My mom has told me this story. I remember this whole story except that part, obviously, because I fucking drowned. So yeah, that shit happened. Whatever. I didn't know how to fucking swim. I was like 5 years old. I woke up and I was fucking just so mad. I'll never forget that shit. That's what happened. What happened to you?
So I got close to drowning, probably about the same age as you.
Same here.
Let's hear it.
So I think our neighbors were having a party with an above ground pool, one of those circular ones that kind of has the rounded bottoms, and it has like a ladder going in. So I'd been swimming all day and stuff, and then I guess my parents just let me walk around, and I just took my floaties off and climbed up the ladder and just dived in. And I don't know why, dude. I remember this so vividly. I remember sinking to the bottom of the pool and just chilling there. And like I had my eyes open the whole fucking time, and I just remember somebody that it was my neighbor that lived across the street from us, catty corner, jumped into the pool, fucking picked me up, and I remember seeing him fucking swimming down with his shoes on, grabbing me, fucking picking me up, and then that's all. And then my mom was like, "Why did you take your floaties off?" And I remember all of it, dude. And I was just like, dude, like, and when I look back now, I'm like, dude, that was death right there.
Yeah, same.
That was like death.
Yeah.
I should have died. I could have died for sure. But there's a lot of people around, so
I want to hear Josh.
Yeah, it was like the
yeah.
same.
There was a lot of people around for mine too.
yeah.
Dude, mine was like the same scenario, like what you were saying. Back when I lived in the Hamlet house, my parents had the little 4 foot like above ground pool. You know, the big circle, like you know, same shit. And I guess like it was just like me and like my parents' dog. They had a pit bull. His name was Satan, ironically. Tight name. But yeah, my dad had this big ass
Shout
black
out.
pit bull named Satan. He looked just like Tank. But anyway, Yeah, like we were all chilling out in the backyard one day. I remember pretty vividly too. I couldn't have been any more than 4 or 5 years old. And like my parents went in the house real quick for something. I don't know, probably go like lace up another like marg or something. You know, I don't know what they were doing at that point. Maybe smoking a joint. I don't know, man. Like I don't know what the fuck my parents were doing whenever I was just a little tot. But
Early
anyway,
90s,
yeah, like
that's what
dude,
my
I
parents
did
were
the
doing.
same shit, man. Like they were just in there doing their thing, and they like left me out in the backyard because I guess they didn't think like I could climb up there and get in that pool, man. But I did the same shit. I climbed up on that little deck, and I just fucking like fell into the pool, and I remember falling into the pool and just
Being like, oh fuck.
Just being like a
and
dead
then,
body.
And then the reason why I like they realized I was in the pool is because that fucking dog jumped in the pool trying to get me,
Damn.
and it like
Hell yeah.
the most vivid memory I have of it is because like after like my fucking like. Yeah, Satan did save me, ironically. Huh?
Ah!
Yeah.
But yeah, I just
Satan
remember,
saved him.
After my parents came out there and like you know, like they heard the dog barking and shit, so they I'm still here obviously, but yeah, I just remember like the biggest thing I remember about it is like the dog had like its claws had like cut a hole in the side of that pool.
Oh,
Damn.
no
And
shit.
it was like leaking out, and I just remember like my parents were like, "Oh fuck," like
Damn, dude.
yeah. Yeah, that's kind of interesting y'all brought that up, man, because that's a story.
That's crazy. We all have drowning stories at
Dude.
the same age.
Yeah, same shit though. But I forgot about that.
Mine was at the fucking the Kiva where the Western Horseman bar
Oh,
is.
yeah.
Mine was at the Kiva. And I for sure jumped in the deep end, like the 9-foot part.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, dude.
The Kiva used to be the spot back
The
in
Kiva
the day.
was the shit back in our day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the Western Horseman still goes hard. They closed it down
Well, it's not. It's
like
called.
a month ago.
I forgot what the actual hotel's called. It's not the Kiva.
Well,
but
when they changed, it used to be called La Kiva, and then when they changed like the new name, I think they closed the Western Horseman too. Because Grant used to work there, and Grant's like all about the fucking Western Horseman. Shout out Western Horseman. Shout out Grant.
Western Horseman was lit.
Western
Yeah, dude.
Horseman.
People started
Everyone.
getting killed over there, so they had to.
Yeah, I think they
Call it a
I don't
day.
know if they just like changed it or they just like straight closed the bar down. But man,
That was a good East Side bar, man.
dude,
People used to love it.
I'll
over
never
there.
forget that fucking day, ever.
I won't either, man. I almost died.
Yeah,
I want to ask my mom about it now and see if she remembers. See what she heard.
Yeah.
I want to get her take on what happened that day.
I gotta ask my sister if she really asked me to jump in or not. She'll probably fucking lie though.
Same shit. I want to ask my dad.
No, I don't even remember.
No, I didn't ask you to jump in. Yeah, bro, we know what you're fucking doing, you fucking liar.
Where are we at?
I don't know. We need to get. Yeah, we need. to
Hour
get the fuck
16,
out.
man.
We need to
My
get out of
ass hurts. We've been here.
here. Damn, dude.
We've been here for about 2.5, 3 hours.
Yeah, we've been here for a solid 3 hours. What time is it?
We were
Fucking
we out here.
10 something.
10. Yeah, we started the other podcast like 6:45. Yeah, we need to get the fuck out of here, man.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yeah, dude. Back to back pods. This is rough. I would never want to do it again.
It's very rough.
I don't think it was that bad. If we had better chairs, I think we could do it a little bit easier.
Yeah, my butt hurts.
Yeah, my ass hurts.
Also, if I wouldn't have pre-gamed as hard as I did, I wouldn't have to pee so bad.
Yeah.
And other than that, it's all good, dude. I do fucking 10 podcasts a day, man. Never stop recording, you know what I'm saying?
Shit don't ever stop.
All right, let's get this out of the way. What you got, Josh?
Yeah, let's hear it, dude.
Oh yeah. Sorry guys, I'm a little out of it tonight, but you can catch me at Labia Leech because I like to suck that pussy.
That's
Yeah, just put your headphones down and walk off, dude. Just walk off, man.
we thought he couldn't top it. We thought he couldn't top the Cream Pie Crusader. That's
Holy
probably around the same. That's a pretty fucking intense one. Labia Leech.
That one was a lot.
Labia Leech. That was pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Word.
Holy goddamn shit, man. Well, fuck, dude. Episode. What are we
26?
at? 26? Episode
Oh,
20.
halfway down the road.
Yeah, dude. This is the halfway point. of the Growler Pod. And week 3 of Sports already out. Catch that shit. I don't know what else to say, man.
I don't know. We're gonna have a lot to talk about next week because
dude.
We're gonna have about 9 days worth of to think about. So
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing really else to say. We're having a big gap.
Well, yeah, we were on a short week this week, man. We're recording on a Wednesday. We usually record on a Friday. So
if you listen to this on Monday, there's probably gonna be a lot of shit that goes down. It's all good. We'll come back to it. We'll have a little lag. It's kind of like jet lag, you know. Nick's got to go out of town, so we'll have that little jet lag. Nick will have some jet lag, so it is what it is, though. You know.
Yeah, we'll be back. We'll see you guys next fucking Friday for episode 27 of the Growler Pod. We appreciate you guys tuning in, and that's all we got this week, man. Later.